Providing an aerial view of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and other Cleveland hotspots tonight is the blimp Spirit of Goodyear. The Goodyear blimps have been a friendly and familiar sight at thousands of major events in the United States since 1925 on the wings of Goodyear. Back here inside Gund Arena exhibition, it's an all-star game, but the guys are having fun. LeBron James, we showed you his passes. Here is his shot chart.
Most of his shots coming within the arc. When he stepped out from outside it, has not hit yet, and that's the one area of his game that he does need to improve. But LeBron James, extraordinary ability in taking the ball to the basket.
Dan and Jay, if he had a selfish bone in his body, he would have 20 points with ease right now, because 4 of those 5 assists, he could have easily dunked the ball himself.
Absolutely. And Shannon Brown for the West leading the way.
You know, guys, give EB a lot of credit as we take another look at this incredible outlet pass by LeBron James. NDEB is not slacking off on defense. He's working as hard as he can to try to keep James in check.
And he's so long. We talked about that earlier. He not only combines the athleticism and a really good skill set with great length. And that he was looking for EB to see where he was.
Well, you mentioned the length. He can play LeBron, a very fundamental player. That's where you get your 2 feet underneath you and go straight up. But you can't argue with the ability to deliver the ball. This is all natural skills. You can't learn to throw the alley-oop. He drives very well, and it's such a special thing. I think he's going to be an outstanding NBA player. And I know this might be a dangerous thing to say around here. It may be better for him not to play for the Cavaliers. Go somewhere far away from a lot of the hometown pressure, and develop his game.
That drive to be great that very few players, frankly, have.
He's a guy, as you guys have spoken,
that length has been an issue for James, and
I don't think he's going to get bothered here. 2 more for LeBron James.
And give it at the next level, and the next level will be the NBA.
Charlie Villanueva play on the same prep school team. They're able to push each other every day in practice, and I know both those players benefit from that.
James left hand to lay it in.
Be a difficult thing to go through.
How about the fact that he'll be a target, Tim, next year? Everybody's going to try. Mike Jones, he's had a terrific game. What an athlete.
But how about the attention he's going to? A very nice ball game. He's really rebounded well, and again, the timing, the passing ability, and his ability to see the floor with his peripheral vision. He was setting that play up when he brought it down. And Michael Jones going to Maryland, 6'4", just under 200 pounds, and he's not only a good athlete, he's a
little bit about these players, and this is the major introduction to America of what the future of college basketball is. Jones is the guy that's really impressed me.
That impressive. 21 for James, and it was James, by the way, who knocked the ball away. Now James with a block. He's going to take over this game.
Let him go.
Wow. Listen to the crowd now.
Buy a ticket next week is what he's thinking.
23 for James. He has stepped up his intensity a notch or 3 in the last couple of minutes. He's going to get it back.
Well, that's the beauty of playing with a player like Chris Paul. You can give it up knowing that you're going to
get in. Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan in high school. But the big difference is that LeBron James already is man size. I don't think he can get any bigger and any stronger. Do you think that maybe impedes some of his development? He's man-sized playing against kids right now.
Yeah, that may be. I do think, though, the real question is what kind of drive does he have? Will he continue to push to be the best player when he gets to the next level? And
on watching you come out, I would have expected you to come out and have a plan to be MVP, but you really shared the ball and showed unselfishness.
You know, I shared the ball early, which got my teammates comfortable in the game and got them into the flow early. And then, you know, the West team started to come back, and, you know, my teammates told me to take over a little bit more scoring ball-wise. And, you know, I did that in the second half, and we came away with a victory.
LeBron, #1 pick in the draft without question. You've won a state championship. You've capped this up. When can we expect an announcement about when you will announce your intentions for next year?
Well, you know, right now I'm just going to spend this last night with the fellow teammates and females from the McDonald's game, and there's really no telling when I'm going to make my decision.
Can you give me one lasting impression of your experience with the McDonald's All-American game?
You know, it was a great experience. It's a never to forget, and we did so many things. It's hard to say how many we did, but you know, been a never forget experience for us as male and females at the McDonald's game.
LeBron, you blew us all away tonight. You were great, and I wish you a lot of luck, and let's send it back to Dan.
All right.
All right, Tim, thank you very much. One of many unforgettable experiences for LeBron James, you would imagine, with his kind of God-given ability. The decision forthcoming, it will probably come as no surprise. We've got the Lakers and Rockets coming up here on ESPN with a preview. Brad Nessler.
The HVAC.